Far beyond the brightest stars, where colorful planets sparkle like giant jewels, lived a tiny alien named Zippy. But tonight, everything was about to change. A giant meteor storm was racing straight toward him. "This is the best space trip ever!" Zippy shouted. Happy, squeaky noises came from Bobo, bouncing beside him. Suddenly, a huge glowing meteor appeared. "Warning, meteor storm ahead." "What? So many meteors?" Zippy cried. Bobo hid under the dashboard. The UFO dodged left, right, up, down. Then one enormous crystal meteor crashed right into the engine. Boom! The UFO spun wildly. "Oh no, we're going down!" Cut to Earth. A beautiful morning. Birds singing, butterflies flying, flowers blooming. Meet Mia, an 8-year-old girl who loves science. She's building a tiny telescope. Nearby, her playful puppy Max is chasing butterflies. "Max, don't eat butterflies," Mia laughed. Max sneezed. Butterflies landed on his nose. Suddenly, the sky flashed blue. "Huh? What was that?" The tiny UFO fell through fluffy clouds, spinning, smoking, glowing. "Brace yourself," Zippy yelled. "Beep!" squeaked Bobo. The UFO crashed, not into a house, not into a road, but into Mia's flower garden. A huge puff of colorful dust. Flowers flew everywhere. Max barked loudly. Everything became quiet. The smoke cleared. The tiny UFO door slowly opened. A small glowing hand appeared. Then 2 huge blue eyes. Zippy slowly stepped outside, looking nervous, looking amazed. "So, this is Earth?" He smelled a flower. It tickled his nose. Achoo! Tiny glowing sparkles exploded everywhere. Flowers instantly bloomed. "Did the flower just grow?" Mia whispered. Max hid behind Mia, growling. "Grrr!" Zippy became scared too. "I come in peace, I think." He accidentally pressed a button. His translator started speaking random languages. "Hello, bonjour, hola, meow, moo, quack." Max tilted his head. Mia burst into laughter. "You're funny." Zippy smiled and slowly waved. "My name, Zippy." "I'm Mia," she replied. Max carefully walked closer and sniffed Zippy. Bobo floated over and licked Max. Max started wagging his tail. They were friends. Sometimes the best friendships begin with one brave hello. Suddenly, the damaged UFO started flashing red. "Warning, core crystal missing. Emergency power, 5%. Zippy looked worried. "Oh no, if we don't find the core crystal, my UFO will never fly again." Can Mia, Max, and Zippy find the missing core crystal before it's too late? The tiny blue UFO continued flashing bright red. Smoke puffed gently from the engine. Inside the dashboard, a glowing message appeared. "Warning, core crystal missing. Flight systems offline." Zippy's smile disappeared. "Oh no, my family's star crystal, it's gone." Bobo sadly drooped onto the floor. Mia knelt beside Zippy. "What's a core crystal?" she asked gently. Zippy carefully opened a small hologram projector. A glowing image appeared above his hands. The crystal shone like a tiny rainbow star. "The core crystal powers my UFO. It also helps clean the air around the ship. It never hurts anyone. It's powered by kindness." Mia smiled. "Then we'll help you find it." Max barked happily. Suddenly, Bobo floated upward. His little body began glowing. "Beep, beep, beep." He pointed towards sparkling feathers on the ground. Mia picked one up. "A crow feather?" Max sniffed the grass. His nose followed a trail. Someone had taken the glowing crystal, but who? High above the trees, a curious black crow flew toward its nest. Something colourful sparkled in its beak. It was the core crystal. The crow wasn't stealing it to be mean. It simply thought the shiny crystal was beautiful. "There it is," Zippy pointed. The crow landed high in a giant oak tree. Max ran first. Woof, woof. The crow flew away. Zippy pressed a gadget. Tiny floating bubble shoes appeared. He bounced after the crow. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Mia laughed as she chased behind. "Wait for me!" Bobo floated overhead like a tiny balloon. The chase reached a peaceful forest. Friendly animals gathered: a squirrel, 2 rabbits, a hedgehog, colourful butterflies. The squirrel pointed toward the tallest tree. "I saw the shiny thing." The rabbits hopped ahead. Butterflies fluttered around the crow, gently distracting it. Nobody scared the crow. Everyone simply worked together. When friends help each other, big problems become smaller. The crow suddenly dropped the crystal, but before anyone could catch it, it rolled into a dark little cave hidden beneath the tree roots. Everyone gasped. "Oh no," Mia whispered. "My crystal," Zippy cried. The cave began glowing with mysterious blue light. What is hiding inside the glowing cave? Will Zippy finally get his core crystal back? The cave glowed with beautiful blue crystals. Tiny, sparkling lights floated through the air like glowing fireflies. Zippy carefully shone his wrist flashlight. "Stay close, everyone." "Wow, it's beautiful," Mia breathed. Max wagged his tail, but stayed beside Mia. Bobo floated ahead, lighting the way. The friends walked deeper into the cave. The walls sparkled with rainbow-coloured crystals. Suddenly, the tunnel split into 3 different paths, each glowing a different colour: blue, green, and purple. "Which way should we go?" Mia asked. Bobo began beeping softly. He floated toward the blue tunnel. "I think Bobo found the safest path," Zippy said. Everyone followed. As they walked, a friendly cave echo repeated every sound. "Hello?" called Zippy. "Hello? Hello?" the echo replied. Max barked. The echo barked back. Max spun around looking for the other dog. Everyone laughed. "It's only an echo, Max," Mia giggled. Max looked embarrassed and hid behind Zippy. Hundreds of glowing space fireflies appeared. They gently circled around Zippy. One landed on his nose. He giggled. "They like happy smiles." The fireflies suddenly flew together, forming the shape of the missing core crystal. Then they pointed toward a hidden tunnel. Sometimes, kindness lights the way. The crow was sitting quietly inside the cave. The glowing core crystal was beside its nest. 3 tiny baby crows chirped happily. The crystal was keeping them warm. Oh, it wasn't stealing, it was helping its babies, Mia realized. Zippy smiled kindly. "I understand." Instead of grabbing the crystal, Zippy reached into his backpack. He took out 3 tiny glowing star seeds. They shone just as brightly. He gently placed them in the nest. The baby crows chirped with joy. The crow happily nudged the core crystal toward Zippy. "Caw!" Kindness always finds its way back. Back at the flower garden, Zippy carefully placed the core crystal into the UFO. Click! The dashboard lit up. Rainbow lights swirled around the tiny spaceship. Core crystal restored, systems online. The engine began humming softly. "We did it!" Zippy cheered. Everyone cheered. Suddenly, the UFO projected a glowing holographic map into the sky. A blinking golden star appeared far beyond Earth. Then another message flashed. "Unknown signal detected. Source, planet Lumina." Zippy's smile slowly faded. I've never seen that signal before. The hologram above the UFO flickered. A golden planet slowly rotated. Tiny glowing symbols appeared. Incoming message. A warm voice echoed from space. Zippy, if you can hear this, follow the golden star. The signal suddenly disappeared. Everyone looked at one another. Who was that? Mia asked. I don't know, Zippy whispered. Zippy opened the UFO's engine. Tiny gears spun. Rainbow lights blinked. Bobo happily handed over glowing space bolts. Max carried a tiny wrench in his mouth. Everyone has an important job, Mia said. Repairs complete, announced the computer. The UFO gently floated above the ground. Its engines hummed quietly. My ship works again, but… Zippy looked at Mia, then Max, then Bobo. I just found my first Earth friends. I don't want to leave yet. Mia smiled. You don't have to. Max happily barked. The sun began to set. The sky turned orange and pink. Zippy placed his hand on Mia's. I promise, I'll always help protect Earth. Mia nodded. And we'll help you. Bobo bounced with excitement. The friends shared a big group hug. Zippy opened a glowing silver box. Inside were 3 sparkling Star Friend badges. One for Mia, one for Max, one for Bobo. Anyone wearing these badges will always be part of my space family. The badges glowed softly. Tiny stars swirled around them. Suddenly, the star badge began flashing. Beep, beep, beep. The hologram returned. This time, a dark shadow passed in front of planet Lumina. The signal became distorted. Emergency! Unknown object approaching planet Lumina. The screen suddenly went black. Everyone became silent. Something isn't right, Zippy said quietly. The tiny blue UFO rose gently into the evening sky. Not to leave Earth, but to scan the stars. A mysterious golden light flashed far away. Zippy found something even more important than a working spaceship. He found true friends. But somewhere beyond the stars, a new mystery was waiting. Will Zippy discover who sent the secret message? Can Mia, Max and Bobo help him protect planet Lumina? Find out in episode 2, Zippy makes his first friend. Kindness, friendship and teamwork can turn strangers into family.